in the Leggero.
In the Leggero.
In it. Like
on it. Yeah.
On it. It's not going to work well. Stick it.
In it.
In it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. I'm Spencer.
And I'm Christy. And if y'all have kids, you know what that like proud parent moment feels like. And right now, Cade is like kind of just like crushing life. And it's so cool to watch. But he just got this like massive, I say massive because it's so big, this mountain bike for his birthday. And I think he had it nailed in like 15 minutes or something. Yeah. And he's been riding all over the neighborhood.
And he's starting to do some jumps off some curbs too.
Yeah,
he is very proud of, and honestly, so am I.
He's got all the tricks. And today, you know, we were out biking and just playing outside, enjoying this beautiful weather. And he said, "Hey, Mom, can you make me some chocolate chip cookies?" And I said, "You know what? I'm going to do better than that. I am going to make a chocolate chip skillet cookie on the Leggero."
So let's go fire up the Blackstone.
All right, before we get started, I'm going to let y'all know Spencer's a little bit skeptical.
Just a tad.
Of my, not necessarily my recipe, but how I'm gonna go about this. So I'm actually gonna mix all the ingredients in the hot skillet.
Never seen it before.
And then bake it.
Wish us luck.
All right, to get us started, we have the Leggero set to 350 degrees. Yeah, a little bit, maybe a little bit warmer. Our skillet is in there nice and warm. I'm gonna pull it out and melt some butter inside. Once all the butter has melted down, it is going to be a total of 3/4 cup. I just broke it up into chunks so it melts a little bit easier. More butter, more better.
More better butter.
Now that our butter is melted, we are going to add in our sugar. I've got 3/4 cup of sugar. I've got 3/4 cup of brown sugar that's going to be added into our butter. And we're going to do 1.5 teaspoons. I've got a 1/2 teaspoon here, so I'm just gonna do 3 of these. And we're gonna mix it all in nice and gently so it doesn't leave our skillet.
I'll take a spoon and just
I know, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, the sugary butter. What else can we use with this? All right, we're gonna let this cool for about 3 minutes. While we do that, I'm going to crack my eggs. We're gonna put in 1 egg and 1 yolk. And that yolk is definitely the trick here. It's going to give us a nice, moist, fluffy chocolate chip skillet cookie. I'm just gonna whisk these eggs up and then pour them right on in. All right, the next ingredients we have is a 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I've got 2 1/4 cups of flour. Now I'm going to slowly mix in the flour so us not have a massive mess on our hands.
Starting to look like cookie dough.
This is definitely looking like cookie dough. The last ingredient is our chocolate chips, and I have 1.5 cups of, we're using dark chocolate chips. Of course, you could use any chocolate chips that you liked.
Oh my gosh, so many chocolate chips.
Here we go. Skillet chocolate chip cookie. Ready for the Leggero. All right, so here we're actually a little bit warmer. We're about 425. So we're probably gonna give this about 5 to 8 minutes and check on it. All right, it's been about 8 minutes and it's time to check our cookie. Ooh. Look at that beauty. So we're gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes before we top it with some ice cream. If we top it with ice cream right now, it is going to be a milky mess on top. So we need to let this cool just a little bit. I let our chocolate chip skillet cookie sit for about 3 or 4 minutes. Now it is time to add the finishing touch. That would be our ice cream. It is cookie time.
All right, I may have been a bit skeptical of how this was prepared, but I think it turned out really good.
I'm so excited to try this. You mix it, you bake it right in the skillet.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Well, let's stop chatting
and start chomping.
That's one of the better chocolate chip cookie pie skillet things I've had.
And I like the crunch. I mean, a perfect chocolate chip cookie for me is a crunch on the outside, and then it is soft and ooey gooey, and the chocolate chips are still melty.
Yep, this is
so
fantastic.
Good.
Well done.
I don't even want to invite the kids to eat this because it's so good. But there's a lot here. We don't need all this. All right, you got to try this. This is fantastic, and it will feed a lot. So if you're entertaining or having people over, this is great. It was easy. It was quick.
Yeah, and it's very rich, so it
might need
will
some milk.
serve a lot of people. Thank you guys for watching. We always appreciate you tuning in. Check out blackstoneproducts.com for all things Blackstone. Subscribe and click that bell icon on the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the great videos from any of the great cooks.
Like Betty, Bruce, Nate, Todd, CJ, Taylor, Matt, and us.
And until next time, guys, this is Destination Delicious, and we will see you down the road.